Hurricanes, earthquakes, or torrential rains can stop the VCU Rams, who will have 6 teams in action this weekend, 4 of which are on the road, but with the field hockey and volleyball team, you'll have plenty of chance to see your Rams in action in Richmond. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of the Weekend Forecast. Friday is jam-packed for the Rams, starting off with the field hockey team who's back in action at Carey Street Field after a brief trip to the Windy City. The Rams will host arch-rival Richmond in what is sure to be a good match. The past 2 years, the match has gone into overtime to decide the winner. So come out to Carey Street Field and support your Rams in what is sure to be a great match at 5 p.m. The VCU volleyball team returns home for the first time all season. They'll be in action at the Verizon Wireless Arena, hosting the VCU Volleyball Third Degree Invitational. The first match will get underway at 5 p.m. with North Carolina A&T taking on George Washington. Your Rams will have the nightcap taking on Cornell at 7 p.m. Caught up with VCU head coach James Finley to get his thoughts on this weekend's tournament.
It's always so good to come home, you know, being on the road for a couple of weeks and the girls with school starting and everybody's kind of getting into a routine now, and the girls are really excited and so is our staff. I think everybody's excited about being home.
Coach Gifford has the VCU men's soccer team ranked 16th nationally for the first time since 2005. The men's soccer team will hit the road this weekend, heading to Coastal Carolina for their invitational tournament. They'll get underway on Friday with a 5 p.m. match against South Carolina upstate. The VCU women's soccer team heads out to the West Coast. They'll be in California for the St. Mary's Invitational this weekend. The Rams will get underway at 7 p.m. Eastern Time against host St. Mary's. We'll have 2 new teams joining the fall slate this weekend, with the men's and women's cross-country teams starting their season up in Charlottesville for the UVA Invitational. Second-year head coach Nicole Cook will look to continue her progress with the Rams distant runners. Saturday, there will only be 1 Rams squad in action. It'll be Coach James Finley's volleyball team who will conclude play in the VCU Third Degree Invitational Tournament. The Rams will play at 10 o'clock against North Carolina A&T and then shut down the tournament with a 5 p.m. match against George Washington. Sunday will be another action-packed day for the Black and Gold. Kicking us off will be the VCU field hockey team, who will conclude a 2-game homestand against the Wildcats of Davidson at 2:30 p.m. at Carey Street Field. The men's soccer team will continue play in the Coastal Carolina Invitational Tournament, taking on the host Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina, who won VCU's tournament last weekend with a 10-1 dismantling of Richmond. VCU women's soccer will conclude their weekend action in California, taking on UC Riverside at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For all ticket information, you can reach us at the VCU box office at 804-828-RAMS. And for stats, features, and stories, and much, much more, stay tuned right here to VCUathletics.com. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Weekend Forecast.